have a question. What is the reason that we're so ignorant and don't look to ourselves? It's a historical fact that we're the first people that lived on earth, and through us came all the other cultures and religions or whatever. If you just look at the world and you look at, for example, at the Europeans, because the European is the latest civilization that came into existence. They have created their religion, Christianity. If you look at the Indian people from India, they have Hinduism. If you look at the Asian people, they have their Buddhism. Even the Indian people have their own. But if you look at us, black people, African people, we don't have our own religion in which we can find ourselves. And that's why the most black people are constantly searching and searching. And that's why when we search, we look into religion out of Christianity, and then we go into the Islam. And I'm like, okay, the Islam is for Arabic people. What you see is that if you don't have a root, if you don't have your own roots, and you will always be in war with yourself. And that's why the most of our black people are fighting each other. You know why? Because we don't have any roots. And what I found out is by researching our ancestors, I came across Egypt. Really, we didn't have any religion. We had a lifestyle. And in our lifestyle, when we were at the Nile, we just explored nature. And that's the problem these days. If we are looking for something, we always look out of ourselves. So our ancestors told us really clearly, know thyself. Because if you know yourself, you know that you don't need anybody else but yourself to create your own reality. My point is, Medu nature, which means the fine words of nature, came into existence thousands of years ago and was created by our ancestors. The way they created it is just to observe nature. And when they observed nature, they were listening, they were observing, like really looking into nature. And what they did is just record what nature was telling them. For example, if you look at the hawk vulture, which is the first letter in the alphabet, the sound that the hawk vulture makes is an ah sound. Our ancestors just recorded what they hear. And what is important, because if you look at our cognitive thinking process, you see that when you create words, like now I'm speaking English, and the English that I speak is taught. The words don't have meaning, but that we gave meaning to the words. But what did our ancestors do? And that's why people don't get the Egyptians, or we call it Kemet. Why we don't get it is because we don't speak Medu nature. We don't live with Medu nature. So you will never get into your full potential. And that's why I want to invite you to my webinar so I can give you more information about what exactly Kemet means and why you need to learn Medu nature. Why is it important? You need to fetch back what is yours. It's simple. Fetch back what is yours and don't be ignorant. Don't be ignorant. Just take your time to learn about your own culture. All right?